You never know how one of these Smart Modified Tour powered by Pace-O-Matic races are going to pan out, but for Brian Loftin tonight, it panned out very well. In victory lane for the first time this year. How did this race play out for you? Because I know strategy was certainly involved.
Yeah, I mean, we had not a good qualifying run at all, so that pinned us back to 16th, and I mean, I'm sure you probably heard my son ribbing me about it. It's time to hang it up, Dad, time to hang it up. So we knew we had to get track position, and the car was so fast. I think we came up like 6th even before we pitted, but we went ahead and went with our strategy. We pitted at lap 30, took our tire, and then let's just take care of the tire, get up there, and see if we can't have the speed still at the end of the race. And it played out in our favor tonight.
What does it mean to win for this team for the first time this year, and also to win the Flying VA Classic? You got to go side by side in that victory lap. You're a longtime modified guy. I'm sure it means a lot.
Absolutely. You know, any of the heritage of the modified racing. I feel like so many of the people coming up don't recognize that. I'm a modified nerd. I keep up with all of it. You know, that's amazing. It's one of the idols there to be able to be honored with him in victory lane. The team, I tell you what, these guys, they do it. It's more of a low buck backyard team. It's kind of a throwback team. They don't have big resources, big budgets, anything like that. It's a bunch of 70, 80-year-old men who do it. That's what they do for their hobby. That's their retirement, their golf game, so to say. So, and they prepare a heck of a race car week in and week out, and just can't say enough to get them in victory lane.
After Florence, and even a good run at Caraway, but didn't get the finish you wanted, this is just what the doctor ordered, I think, for the 15 team.
Absolutely. You know, I think even, the grandson here, Travis, I think he had his head down a little bit after our qualifying effort of here we go again. You know, just having speed, not being able to put the whole thing together, and so glad we could turn it around and get it tonight.
Brian Loftin wins, a lot of strategy involved, but he picks up his first win of the year, and he could get a bunch more before this is all said and done. Let's hear from some of the other top finishers tonight.
Hard to put into words. It means a lot, because racing is so much a part of our family. It's what we do it for fun. Between Dad's been racing his whole life, and I'm racing, my kids racing, my brother's kids race. It meant a lot. And my grandma, every time she used to come to the racetrack, she would sit up there on the outside and act like she's driving the car with me. So to be able to have her ride with me tonight meant a lot. And then yes, come back from Dominion. It took a long time to get my arm, everything all healed up, get the car fixed from that wreck, and to come out and run strong like that, it's pretty amazing, to be honest with you.
The way I evaluate my car is I run my pace. If that's first, great. If that's 10th, great. I run my pace, and it seemed like when I lost the lead and fell back to about 6th, I don't think I really laid back. I think they pushed a little harder, and I was good with just being content. And I remember what a guy told me before the race: don't try to lead laps, try to win the race. So we stuck with our strategy. We made a strategy, we stuck with it. It just didn't quite work out. The stagger opened up on me, the right rear went big. If I could roll the outside and keep my momentum up, I could keep the 39 behind me, but by doing so, I couldn't catch the set, or who was it? 5. Tommy. We're that far off from having 3 wins this year.
Burt Myers is going to get a win soon here in the Smart Modified Tour powered by Pace-O-Matic. And getting back to Tom Buzze, so nice to see that family all here. They lost their grandmother just about a week ago, and he finishes second after finishing 5th here last year. That's a family-run team, and they're planning on running the majority of the rest of the races with the Smart Modifieds this year. By the way, Tim Brown coming back to South Boston. A lot of people know about his big wreck in turn 3 here 2 years ago. Definitely injured in that accident a couple of years ago, and he comes back and runs in the top 10. Kudos to the Rocket. He's about to embark on his quest for a 13th title at Bowman Gray Stadium in a couple of weeks. But remember, the Smart Modified Tour back in action one more time before Bowman Gray starts. That'll be Saturday, April 15th at Hickory Motor Speedway. We hope to see you there, or at least watch on Flow Racing.